We'll get through this one too.
A calming thought for another stressful situation. People living in the Lakelands area of Kinsman are dealing with the impact of severe weather once again. It's been almost 3 years since heavy rains and flooding washed away the only road leading in and out of the neighborhood. Last night, rain and more flooding washed away a gas line.
First News reporter Nadine Grimley spent the day there and spoke with a woman who's lived through it all. She joined us live tonight at 6. Nadine.
Well, Dave and Alexis, crews are still out here on Lakeview Drive in Kinsman, but the people here are familiar with just how damaging heavy rains can be, but they've been resilient through it all.
So we're just kind of buckling down and trying to stay warm.
Marcy Campbell brought out her electric heaters to keep warm. Since Thursday's heavy rain and snowmelt created a strong current, which washed away a 2-inch gas line that services her home and others in her neighborhood.
You know, when people think about not having gas, we don't have hot water today, we don't have an oven, we don't have a cooktop, but most importantly, yes, we don't have heat.
Campbell has lived through heavy rains before. Her home was one of about 30 impacted by the floods in July of 2019, when the only road in and out of the neighborhood washed away.
We'll get through this one. This one is a little more anxiety-inducing because of the cold and the weather. But I think it gives us some comfort knowing we've already been through one natural disaster and did okay. We probably did better than okay coming through that.
Utility crews spent the day making repairs in an effort to fix the gas line.
So the gas company is having a new gas line board, directional board in, and we expect the gas to be reconnected and everyone to be turned back on by the end of the day today.
Campbell says even though the culverts are doing what it's supposed to do, seeing the rushing water is uneasy.
But this is probably the third time that those culverts have been tested just since 2019, where the water goes to the top of the culverts, and there's 2 of them down there, so the water goes to the top of the culverts. So when we see that, naturally we get very nervous.
Well, Campbell says one of the good things to come out of what happened in 2019 is that it strengthened the relationship of neighbors in this area, so they've been checking on each other all throughout the day. Live in Kinsman, Nadine Grimley, WKBN 27 First News.